Hi Saggy, it is CJ. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're part of our family here. I hope you're doing well. I've missed you. I hope the week is going well for you as well. As well. How many times did I use the word well? I think a lot. Okay, Sag, what's going on, man? Like, what's happening? I hope you're healthy and things are rolling the right way and lining up for you. Sag, of course, this is going to be a reading. It's going to be a daily reading. I don't even know. Whatever. Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass. I got to be truthful. But I'm jovial. You know, I'm kind of making fun of it all. Anyways, your daily read, it will be for Thursday, which is May 11th, 2023. Or, as I always say, whenever you come across this reading, Sag, there is probably a message for you. You know, that whole thing about timing, right? Put too much focus on the timing and just trust that it's going to happen in divine kind of orchestration. Okay, so Sag, what else do I need to say? General reading, right? So if you're new here, what that means is it could be about anything. I don't know what Spirit's going to give me or what they're going to guide me to share with you. So what that means is just take what flows, what resonates. If it doesn't, it's not your reading. It's okay. No worries. There's like beautiful tarot readers out there. Go find out someone else or go listen to one of my older ones if you want. And what else? If you like a private reading, all that information is down below or in the About section on my channel. And I think we're just going to get started. I feel like that's about all I can say. All right, so Sag, let's get started. We're going to use the Wisdom Oracle and begin and see what's going on for you. If it's your reading, of course. Thank you so much for all of your love, for your kindness, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. And as always, thank you for supporting one another. Not only just for supporting me, but Sag, you just rock. And there's nothing more pleasing and that reminds me of how blessed I am is when I see you all supporting one another as well. It's pretty remarkable, especially in this big world of 7-8 billion people, and here we are coming together, and our energy is connecting, no doubt about it. So I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, Sag, let's get into your reading. As always, I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. That's the foundation of your reading, or could be. Spirit usually works that way, right? Okay, we've got Yang on the bottom. Interesting. So Yang, this is more the masculine energy, right? We have Yin and then we have Yang. This is about taking action in some area of your life. Now it is number 1, so it is kind of like the Magician card in traditional tarot. Beautiful energy of you having, I'll show you the card in a second, you having the control, you having the magic, you having the ability to create what it is that you're wanting. Oh my gosh, we have Yin next. This has actually never happened to me with this deck. Okay, pretty wild. So we got the Yang, as I said, taking the action, and it's followed by Yin, which is number 2. It's the feminine side, right? Now, what I'm getting here is that I'm getting actually tingles in my legs. I feel, and this is more about receiving, opening up, not so much taking action in the physical way, or in any way as far as the Yang masculine energy is. This is more about being open to receiving, which is still an energetic vibration, right? But it's more about just opening up. I love this. But the fact that you have both of those on the bottom, 1, 2, this is the beginning of this deck as well. I'm wondering if you're going to be finding your counterpart, or if you're going to be finding that wonderful job. I don't know. It feels like it just feels like you coming completely together. Very interesting. Following that is Between Worlds. So maybe this is where you are at the moment. Not quite on one side or the other, but in between. It is number 3. You got to be kidding me, Spirit. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Sag, I feel like you're moving, like without even going anywhere else. The energy I'm getting here, it feels like you are coming together. I don't know in what kind of way yet. It feels exciting. And then it's like 3 coming up after 1 and 2, Yang and Yin. It's like you're in the process of absolutely coming into your own alignment, but in your own way, but in, I don't know, in some big way. I'm feeling that maybe it could even be like partnership, love. I don't know. But let's remember, 1, 2, 3. That's never happened to me before. Incredible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put them back, and we're going to see what Spirit has. Okay, very interesting. All right, Spirit, please show me clearly for Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for. What is that about? The yang, the yin, in between worlds. Definitely a progression. Some kind of progression here. Okay, show me clearly, please. Ooh, okay. What message do you have, Spirit, for Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for? Oh, okay, wow, way too many. Way too many. We've got all that glitters, and we do have deep knowing, but there's no way we're going to take this stack. Otherwise, Sag, I don't want to waste your time, right? So, okay, Spirit, okay. This deck feels crazy right now. You got yin, and it flew out in a weird way. Okay, Sag, so you've got yin. I definitely feel you're about to be receiving something. Now, this card often, the energy when I touch it, it feels often like my Ace of Cups. Really about opening that beautiful heart chakra, opening your heart, and allowing yourself to receive beautiful things. Now, we do have on the bottom of the deck, Never Ending Story. It is number 37, but it's a 10, so that is a 1. Sag, I don't like this energy so much because it's a stuck energy. It's like something that keeps happening to you. Now, it does feel like it's more about love. In the middle of this, why do I always forget what this is called? The time, it's where all the sand runs down. I can't remember it. If you can remember, I'd appreciate it if you'd write it down. I can't remember it, and I'm channeling, so my logic is really at the back of my brain. There is a heart in this time thing. Sand times. Oh my God, whatever. The sands of time, I don't know what it is, but it's a heart, and I'm trying to show you up close. It says yes, no, and it's in the shape of, it could be a clock, like it's a spinner, right? So this is Never Ending Story is saying, if this is your reading, that there's been a situation that you've been in over and over and over again. Could be a relationship that, not a same relationship, but a similar cycle in relationships that keeps happening over and over and over. Could be work too, right? Keep finding yourself in a position where it sounds good, looks good on paper, you go there, and it turns out to be the same crap that you had before. Many different ways we can take this, but I do feel, because of the way that these cards are looking, you see how Never Ending Story is turning its back on the yin card? It's interesting. It's almost like you can't see what is about to come towards you. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, we do have Go to the Sea next. I'm just going to set this aside because To the Sea is about taking that time out. It's kind of like the Hermit. And just being you, yourself, and, me, myself, and I kind of thing. And really trusting that you're on the right path. And there's not much you have to do other than just trusting. But they're not guiding me to talk about this too much. So, at this point, anyways. So let's continue on. Let's get into the tarot. We'll open up with the spirit animals. Beautiful. I love it. We got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Sag. Swords. This is our air. This is that beautiful element of air. It's Gemini. It's Aquarius. It is Libra. The energy of communication. Everything that we think about. The way our mind works, how we communicate with ourselves, how we communicate with others, what we tell ourselves. And at this moment, I am going to share what Spirit is giving me because I feel it's going to be poignant for someone out there. There is a mindset that you may have, Sag, and this is coming from love because I've been there a million times too. It's that energy where you find yourself stuck in something that feels very familiar, like you've gone through it before, and you may find yourself, or you have recently said, here I am again. How did I get back here again? How come I'm back on this cycle? I thought I let it go. And when we do that, we can actually kind of berate ourselves, and we can actually start to, unknowingly, we start to attract more of that kind of lower vibrational energy. And so therefore, it kind of puts a block in being able to receive all the beauty, all the love, all the abundance and the blessings, right? So the Ace of Swords showing up on the bottom of the deck to start with is that new start in seeing things differently, seeing things more clearly, speaking more clearly, and more truthful. Not in the berating way, but in the real way, Sag, of seeing that you are deserving, seeing how beautiful you really truly are, and shifting that vibration so that you can start to receive. Okay? So Ace of Swords, pretty powerful, a new way of seeing things logically in the mind. And there is a snake that is around that sword. You can see it's the infinity sign. It is represented by all the beautiful colors of the rainbow. So it feels like a nice shift coming towards you. It's followed by the Mother of Cups. I love that. That would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I often see it as Cancer's card. Cardinal, water sign. Mother of Cups. This is that nurturing and loving yourself. Right now, I'm feeling that this is almost like a lecture from Spirit to you about reminding you of your own worth, and that how other people have treated you, how things have happened in this lifetime that have been unfair, that it isn't about, it isn't you. You're not, they're giving me the word, whoa, what is this word? Penance? Penance. I'm hearing penance. I'm not even sure what that word really means. Penance. It feels like you may be feeling like you're, that, I don't even really want to say this word because it's not true. But Sag, are you feeling like you're being punished? I did hear the word penance, and for some reason right now I'm not getting any definition of what that means, so I'm going to leave it there. But it does have this feeling of like maybe you've kind of just gone like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe I'm not worthy of this, maybe I'm not, and you're punishing yourself. And Spirit is saying they don't want you to do that. She is the most loving, like the Empress, even the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Cups. Cups is all about our emotions and our love and our relationships with others, with ourselves, right? The Queen, the Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very understanding, loving, like I said, protective. I feel Spirit is guiding you to be more of that for you, to nurture yourself, to be sweeter and kinder to yourself. Because that is when this cycle will break, that never-ending story, Sag. It's followed by the Father of Swords, which is the King of Swords, which is, again, we talked about the air, clarity, seeing very clearly here, really allowing the true truth to come out. You know, writing it down, Sag, looking at how beautiful you are, seeing it on paper, get that clarity, tap into that beautiful wisdom, that knowing. It's followed by the Nine of Swords too, so, you know, there's a lot of anxiety and stress here, a lot of worry. This is a pretty gruesome description of it, but in energetic-wise, this is exactly how it feels when you're in that situation, where you're not believing in yourself, you're not believing that you, and Sag, you normally are, I'm not saying that you don't have confidence. That's not what I'm saying. Saggies are powerful people. But but you're still human, right? And when our hearts get broken over and over, or we get disappointment over and over, we can get into this loop of feeling that it's just what we deserve, you know? So I'm here to channel from Spirit that it isn't. You deserve a whole lot more. And they really want you to start there, believing that you can have and achieve anything that you want because you are worthy. And we got to get out of the way that we've all been taught for many years. That unworthiness, that's got to change because it's not true. It's not true. Okay. All right, Spirit. Show me clearly, please, for Sag. What is this about here? So we had the 1, 2, 3, right? See, that's why the in-between worlds was out, is because you're not quite on the other side yet where you're like, I deserve the best and I'm worth the best and I'm going to receive the best. But you're not quite maybe at that place of like, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, I'm never going to get more. You're in between. So right now it feels like there's almost like a choice that Spirit is trying to guide you to, you know, the light, to the opening up. Okay, where did I stop? Oh, we got the 7 of Cups. Confusion. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, show me more, please, Spirit. What is this about for Sag, for those that this reading is meant for? Show me clearly, please. Sag, I know that a lot of you have gone through so much. I know that. We got the Father of Cups that just flipped right out. You're the Mother of Cups now. I know you've gone through so much. Got the Devil on the bottom. I know you have. I have a lot of Saggies in my life. Obviously, I have you in my life, right? And bloody what hell, it is not okay for you to go through all of that over and over. I don't know why it happens in this lifetime, but it does. It does. It happens to all of us on some level. We got to change our perspective. We got to start loving ourselves. We can't love others until we love ourselves. And a lot of times if we don't love ourselves, it's very hard for others to love us as well, right? So this is really, man, this is strong. It's really coming through that it all is going to begin with you to rewrite your future, to rewrite your destiny. Again, this might only be for a few of you, right? This might not be for a lot of Saggies. But the Father of Cups is coming out now. Father of Cups is the masculine side. Remember, it's like we had the yin of the Queen of Cups. Now we got the yang of the King of Cups. This is more just that masculine energy of major protection and, you know, really keeping things together and allowing yourself to be very much in flow with how you're feeling, right? Pretty powerful energy. I might not be doing the best job right now describing it, but this is what Spirit's giving me. We have the Devil again, and the Devil has been popped up in your reading of, I think it was yesterday, quite a bit. The Devil is other people, situations that have let you down, that still has control over you too. See, every time tarot readers are us channelers, I'm not going to speak for everyone else. I'm just going to say for myself, but every card, I could get this card tomorrow and it might have a different connotation to it. It depends on what the message is from Spirit. What I'm getting right now in the Devil is that, yes, it's representing other people, but it's also representing that devil part inside. We all have it. We have a shadow side that can keep us stuck, that can keep us restricted, that can keep us from experience all that we want and deserve and desire, right? And that's what Spirit is giving it to me like that right now. And look at this. Even after I say that, we've got the 9 of Cups underneath the Devil. It's like the Devil, the restrictions are keeping you from receiving your 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, Sag. And also keeping the burdens from ending. 10 of Wands. This is the ending of heavy responsibility, heavy burdens. But this Devil card is feeling like a block to you receiving all of this. Okay, let's go a little bit more, please, Spirit. Show me more for Sagittarius. Sag, I will never stop telling you your worth. I will never stop being your champion, your cheerleader. And championing, okay, cheerleader, I'm going to leave it there. Sun of Swords next. Ever, I will, as long as I do this, for however long, I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but what I'm saying to you is, I will never stop applauding you, supporting you, celebrating you, and trying to be that light for you to keep going and keep on knocking down the barriers and keep going after your goals and keep allowing yourself to focus on what you really want, Sag. It's so important, I feel. We got the Sun of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords. Fast forward movement towards what it is you are wanting. Now it is swords again, so it is air. But this is normally that energy of, I see what I want, and I'm actually just going to start really going towards it. And I'm going to get rid of anything that is not serving me for my highest good. This cute owl just going at full speed ahead, riding its sword. I think it's just so cute. We have the Hermit underneath, Virgo's card. I love these cards too. I love how they describe the energy. A turtle, a tortoise, in a shell. There's a beautiful flame on top. And this card often reminds me of you, Sag, because of the flame, of not letting your flame burn out, letting it keep flickering and flaming and growing and coming out of the shell. The Hermit is important. It's important for us all to have those times where we can get connected with ourselves again and really ask ourselves the hard questions, and then allow ourselves to see the truth of who we are and to really connect with our own self, right? No one else can give that to us other than ourselves. But I do feel this is almost like Spirit is saying, come out, allow yourself to receive all that wants to come towards you, Sag. Okay, and then because we have the Six of Pentacles underneath that, which is a beautiful balance of equalness of what you're putting out there, and you put out a lot of beautiful energy. You should be allowing yourself to receive it as well, Sag. Wheel of Fortune right underneath that, and I feel like that is where everything will change. More money for you, more love for you, things going right for a long time instead of never-ending story, right? Okay, let's go more, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Show me more for Saggy. What else do you have? Take on each day as if it were your last, is what I'm hearing. And I know that's not always easy. It's easy to say it. It's not so easy to put ourselves in that vibration, especially if you've got a whole bunch of hard shit going on in your life right now. That takes some kind of willpower to be able to push through it anyways. But Sag, you can do that. You can do that. You can change this never-ending story to a new story. Look at where I stopped. 9 of Swords again. Okay. Show me more, please, Spirit, for Sag. Deck has gotten very quiet. Every time, right? Every time I say it's getting quiet, either one flies out or one won't go in. Okay, so this one. The Chariot. Oh, Sag, and look at the Death card sticking out here. You can see it. Death card. The Emperor. Okay. Yeah, you want me to take it. Okay. I like to whatever's behind it, too. The 10. Oh, my gosh. The 10 of Wands. Or 10 of Cups, if I could speak. And, oh, my God, we got the Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups, brand new beginning in love. And the Emperor. Okay, let's talk about this all. Wow, Sag, look at the turnaround. So they're guiding you that if you really start, again, I'm not saying that you aren't, but there's someone out there that is not talking very nicely to themselves, that other people even around you are probably not treating you very well. And there's kind of a closing off going on here. They really want you to, again, just try with all your might to take complete control over your life in the most beautiful way. The Chariot is Cancer's card, by the way. So we had the Mother of Cups, Queen of Cups, show up. This is really, and I love the depiction on this because it is a horse that does, even though it's a water, Cancer is water, it really does feel like it's almost like Sag, if you get what I mean. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're picking up what I'm saying here. All about you taking your reins back and saying, I'm going to do and make the decisions in my life that I want, and I am worthy of receiving, and I'm going to open myself up to receive all the good stuff. You got the Death card, which is Scorpio's card, next to water signs. You would have placements in those. It would be in one of your houses. This is that rebirth. Like, it's the old way has got to die out so this new beginning can happen. And the new beginning, Sagittarius, it's the 10 of Cups. I mean, it truly does not get better than this as far as heart, love, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others. There is a lot that is wanting to approach you. There's a lot that Spirit is saying is coming towards you. It just feels like there's something that has got to end, and it does feel to me like it's a mental thing. For others of you, it is about letting old relationships die out so that you can have a new relationship coming in that will be more protective, more loving, more gentle. Relationships meaning however, love, family, friends, etc. We got the Emperor on the bottom, Sag. Aries card. Powerful fire sign, just like you are. But but Aries is cardinal, meaning that they can be fixated and they can also be mutable, so they can really make moves, right? And this is about allowing yourself to be that beautiful, big, strong tree that is worthy of receiving the light and receiving the sun and receiving the beautiful nourishing of the earth and, you know, the rain and the water. Emperor, in control of your life, right? And then we have the Four of Wands, celebration. Beautiful. Celebration. Fun times, good times, finding your soul tribe if you haven't found your soul tribe. I mean, we're all here together. But you know what I mean? Like, we don't live probably close to each other. So, physically finding your soul tribe and having a great time with them. And knowing that they love you just as much as you love them. I want to go a little bit more. This is really good. The never-ending story is about to... What are you saying? Flip the switch. I don't know what that means. Flip this. The never-ending story is about to flip the switch. I think that just means that it's about to change. Okay, some of the things that you give me, Spirit, crack me up. Because I don't use them in my day-to-day normal talking, right? Okay, let's go more. Oh, okay. No, they want me to go into my Light Seers deck. So we're going to do that. To the Sea, Community, Poised. Okay. They just wanted me to look at these cards. Yeah, there's a big shift coming in here. Because if you look at this, To the Sea, that's why I left it kind of over there so that I, you know, if they wanted me to talk about it. This is you, yourself, right? Me, myself, and I. Getting the clarity, trusting. Followed by the Community. To the Sea is number 7 as well. So it's a nice contemplation. But it's also about fortune and luck and all that good stuff. The Community, number 8, it is about yourself as well, but now we're bringing in the other people, Sag, your soul tribe, etc. And then it's followed by Poise, which is 48, which reduces down to a 3. Poise is about a new life, a new beginning, being celebrated, being offered a lot of things, a lot of beautiful things that make you very excited and happy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So they wanted me to look at that. There's a big shift. Big shift. Love, finding the right person romantically, if that is what you're wanting. 4 of Swords on the bottom. Yes, exactly, Spirit. What I was talking about. You know, just being hurt, done, worn out. This comes after the 3 of Swords, right? Which is painful ending, right? 4 of Swords, kind of disconnecting from your heart and not allowing yourself to be open. Okay, followed by the Page of Wands, Sag. Spirit is really coming through, wanting you to get started again. A new beginning, right? The beginner, throwing your wand and starting again, starting new again. And trusting that where your wand lands is going to be exactly where it's meant to land. And watching that flame grow. 4 of Cups, waiting, bored, stagnancy, unable to see the magic that there is left in this one cup. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has for you. All right, Spirit, show me more. What else would you like Sag to know for May 11th or whenever Sag comes to this reading? Something is shifting. Whatever the never-ending story may be for you, Sag, there's a new beginning coming in, and this old way is dying out, as long as you allow it to as well. We got the 3 of Cups where I stopped. I love this card. Look at, they all have their arms around each other. They're celebrating. They're leaning on each other. This is true friends, true love, however, true people in your life. Really beautiful cards coming out. What else would you like Saggy to know about this reading? Just get ready to open your heart up. I don't even have a clue what that was. Oh, the Chariot. The Chariot, Sag. Twice. 5 of Cups on the bottom. The sadness, the disappointment, the hurt, the disappointment of all that has gone on, The over and over and over, the cycle that has repeated itself in some area of your life, maybe in many areas of your life. They don't want you to focus on that anymore. They want you to get up early and they want you to get going on your life and charge ahead with what you're wanting. The love of your life, the career of your life, the retirement of your life, whatever this is, right? Whatever it may be. Because also the Knight of Wands, oh, I love this. The Knight of Wands is underneath the Five of Cups. Sagittarius is your energy. Going with the beat of your own drum and being very excited and passionate about it. You know, look at the horse. Look at all these horses showing up in this reading. Obviously the Chariot and the Chariot, but like look at the horse in the back here. Playing her bongos, creating fire, creating magic. In the Tower, transformation, a shift for you. And look, going from being closed off, never-ending story, saying something keeps repeating itself, and I just don't want to be here anymore in this circumstance. The shift is big because you're going from being closed off to yin, open up, receive. I'll show you this card one more time because it's beautiful. It is all... It just feels so good. Oh, okay, they just gave me my mind's eye. Now, and you know I don't have all these cards memorized. I just don't. In my secret language of color, pink, which is a tulip. They just showed me that in my mind's eye. It's a pink tulip in this deck. And pink represents let love in. In fact, they want me to show it to you. So if you don't want to wait, don't wait. Fast forward a few minutes. I'll try and be as quick as I can. There it is. Okay. Important message. Oh, I took two. Okay, interesting. Pink, let love in. Now, it goes with the yin, right? So let me show you the yin card. It is, again, it's just these there's steps, and there's this big cup surrounded by pink. There's pink petals and hearts all around it. And there's even like this spirit energy behind here. They're asking you to let it in. Let it in. So for some of you, it's definitely going to be about love. I don't feel like this is really... I took this, but I will read it. It says, create a balanced life. It's violet, number 45. And pink is number 4. So it is about a balance coming in. Sag. Oh, okay, that does make sense. Because 4s for me are all about... You know, the foundation, the table, I always just say, is like, it's got to be sturdy in each corner for me to be able to put a lot of stuff on it. So that's number 4. That's funny. Bringing balance in. This would be balance. 45, it says bring balance in, if that makes sense. I'm kind of excited of this energy because it does feel like, for those of you that have been alone or have not wanted to have love in your life, whether that be romantic or even family, friends, etc., right? We all can be introverts as well. It feels like this can be a really big, maybe even an awakening of some sort where things just start feeling sweeter and warmer because you've allowed this change, this shift, this balance to come into your life with this tower, right? I always talk about the butterflies on this, the orange butterflies. Okay, and I know it's followed by, oh my God, here's your card. It's followed by the moon, then it's followed by temperance. So major arcana showing up. The moon is Pisces card. So you have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces showing up in this reading, which I find interesting. A lot of water. The moon can represent things hidden. It represents your subconscious, things that you're not willing to look at, unable to look at, things that we cannot see, right? And it can be a little scary because it's murky. The full moon here is not as bright as the sun. So you can't always see everything in it, but you can see some of what you need to see. And when we think about Pisces, Pisces is that energy of, they can be very methodical and very focused, but the other part of them is the dreamer, you know, the big dreamer. And I think that we all need to allow ourselves to dream a little bit bigger, a little bit more, and again, loosen the shackles, take the reins back. You are in charge of your life, and you can get over any obstacle that you really want to, Sag. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work, but you can get there. And I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to do here, if this is your reading, because your card's showing up. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth down. I normally only go 6 unless guided otherwise on the bottom. But your card's showing up saying it is time. It is time for you. If this is your reading, right? If you're like, oh, I don't want this, obviously then it's not your reading, right, Sag? But for those of you that are wanting this, this is what they're asking you to work on. It feels beautiful. It feels like all your dreams can come true. You had the 9 of Cups show up. Now you got the 10 of Cups showing up. All your dreams, all your wishes, what you want can come true. Strength, 6 of Wands, and then the King of Wands, which is your energy. Just wanted to have a look. 7 of Swords. Good things are coming towards you. A big, beautiful shift can happen for you. I feel like I just want to say, let love in. Love in whatever way that is. Love can be your career. Love can be retirement. Love can be money. It can be whatever it is, right? But let it in. It feels like it's so time. Okay, Sag, I feel like that's where Spirit is taking their energy. They're guiding me to go to treasures today. So we will. And I will close this reading out for you. Okay. And remember, okay, because I just said it. Remember, this is number 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. That is a 1. You hold the key to where your life is heading and what you want in it and also what you don't, right? So you're the one that has that power. Okay, we got honesty on the bottom. Oh, we're reading that, Sag. So it says, be honest with yourself. Be honest in your thoughts. What could you try to hide? There are no secrets in the universe. Tell the whole story and don't hold back. Allow yourself to be open and honest, and the world is open and honest with you. Great pearls of wisdom and jewels of delight flow into an honest heart. Let it be yours. Okay, beautiful. I feel like that's quite fitting. I've been here a million times in my life. Well, maybe not a million, because I don't know how many days I've lived. I've never done the calculations. But I know what it's like to be here, and I know it's not easy. But man, you can pick yourself up and reset your goals and reset your focus and reset your energy. You will have it. You will have exactly what you want because, baby, you're putting that energy out there. And the law of attraction, way it works is that it can only give you back what you are putting out there. Okay. All right, Spirit, one final card for Sagittarius, and we will close this reading up. Show me clearly, please. Or was that it? The honesty cards. These two? Okay. We've got purpose on the bottom. Flexibility and abundance. I just giggle. I laugh when Spirit does all this. Let's start with purpose. And then we have change as well next, okay? So I'm not going to read them all because we'll run out of time. But feel a sense of purpose in everything you do. Know that you can learn your lessons and move on. Understand that everything has a purpose. You can learn from your past, but do not dwell upon it. Move forward with purpose, even when the direction is unclear. There is a higher purpose to everything. Okay, Sag. So then we have flexibility that came out. Be adaptable and free to move in any direction. Be open to rapid changes as you bend with the wind, for a branch only breaks when it becomes brittle and stiff. Allow yourself to be rigidly flexible at all times. Flexibility of mind equals flexibility in body. Let go of your aches and pains by creating a flexible outlook. It may be time to look at things from a perspective you have never considered before. Okay. And then we have abundance. Love, security, freedom, happiness, support, and finances are yours in abundance. The universe provides. It is up to you to say yes. I think I just finished saying that before I started shuffling. Anyways, all life flows with love, and you are an energy being of love. You are not separate from what you desire. Let go of limited expectations and acknowledge that you are worthy of all things. Sag Spirit is speaking clearly. If this is your reading, I will read that last line over. Let go of limited expectations and acknowledge that you are worthy of all things. Participate in life's joy, and you shall receive the rewards of your efforts. Oh, wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Couldn't say it any better, that's for sure. So I am very thankful. I am going to read change. I do feel guided to it, so we will. And then I'll close it out for you. Change. Nothing stays the same. Everything is meant to change. Do not feel insecure within change. Rather, embrace the diversity and dance in the face of what may seem like an upheaval, the Tower. Transitions may create shifts of awareness or alterations of physical situations. Life is a constant stream of changes. See the growth that emerges and enjoy the results and the transformations. Then let go and allow more change. Wow, that's beautiful. I love it. I do love this for you. Okay, Sag, this is where we're going to close off this reading. I hope it had some impact or message to you that you maybe needed to hear. It was a beautiful message even for me to deliver and to take in as well. So have a great day. Take the reins back, right? You are in charge of you. I love you and I wish the best for you. Have a beautiful day, and I hope that this reading helps in some way. All right, Saggy? Big kisses and huge hugs to you. Thank you as always. Take care.